What's going on, good people? I had to do that for Kobe, man. One time for the homie, man. It's been 2 years since he's passed. And it's kind of crazy. Still ain't got over it. But today, man, we got a great show for y'all, man. We got the homie G-Blakk. And what's crazy is, man, I met up with him earlier, and he reminded me that a year ago today, he was here around the same time when the Kobe news broke. So I don't know if it's serendipity or what it is, man, but we going to get into it, man. You already know what time it is. It's What Shit Wednesdays. Let's go.
Shit, baby, what the shit, what the shit, baby, what the shit. I'm with the shit, boy, get on my level, doing 125 in my own way, pedal to metal. One thing that I won't let you do, and that's gas me up. Keep my eyes open, letting nothing pass me up. Oh, I refuse to let you block my shot, no, not today. Oh, and I ain't going out to fight, no, not today. I'll take the light, you hold the camera, don't need more. Ready for action, I'm never lacking, I've seen war. FaceTimes, great minds couldn't conceive or couldn't relate, was robbed a chance to see more. So I aspire to reach higher, the fire inside of me burns brighter until I blow up like C4. Great shit, make hits, deep as the sea floor. Paste it, race gets long as the seashore. My star rising, they see me shining like I done been dipped in diamonds, but I be like, where the haters, they seem sure. It's all crickets, they on my dick like a seesaw. With no ticket, it's so sickening, please pause. As I provide the soundtrack to bounce back from each loss until we reach the target, we proceed course. There's no quitting, the clock's ticking. I seen how the plot thickens. Regardless, I never let it throw me off. The shit, boy, get on my level, doing 125 in my own way, pedal to metal. One thing that I won't let
Ooh-wee, we live, baby. You already know what time it is, man. It's What the Shit Wednesdays, man. We are back. Season 4 finale. Before we get into that, before we get to our guests, man, I gotta say, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Bruh, first of all, why the fuck I feel like we just here? Why the fuck I feel like we ain't never left? I feel like we never left. We haven't left.
We've been here Wednesday,
we've been
Friday,
on our grind.
today.
You know what I'm saying? We've been going Monday, Tuesday. First of all, Black Legacy Production is not a proud owner of 3 days of the week. We on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
To be Thursday.
The blockbusters, and then, you know what I'm saying? We at a Thursday show, so, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
We about to add a Thursday show. So.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay
That's how I
tuned.
feel this week. All Black Legacy. All excellent.
Yes, sir. Before we get to our guests, bit of housekeeping, man. Let me get this on the screen real quick. G-Blakk is brought to you today by Addams Family, man. The Addams Family is back with an all-new spectacular adventure featuring all-star class and all bonus content. Addams Family 2 is yours to own. But guess what, guys? You guys can get a copy tonight because we're giving away 4 copies, man. We're playing Damn, How Old Is You? A little later tonight, man, so stay tuned to that. But before we get to that, I got something I was blessed with. The homie G-Blakk blessed me with this, man. So a world premiere exclusive right here. It's gonna drop a little later tonight, but I'm gonna let the man tell you himself. But before we get to that, man, let's get to this.
Do you even know if I'm even around? Let's go down. Do you even know if I'm even around? And I have found lies that make me blind, and I'm losing my mind. And let's go down. Let's go down.
What do you do when you the light in the room, but you feeling dim? Nobody seems to notice there's no fire within. I'm alone crying again. This where the pain resides, reflections of all my sins, and there's no hiding from him.
What you doing?
I like
There
it.
we go.
I like
There
it.
we
That
go.
was my shit right there. I'm not gonna.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know this.
Great, but we gonna do this. We gonna run it back, but we gonna run it back with the man on stage real quick so we can get his reaction. Let's go, G-Blakk in the building. Let's go. Let's go. One more time, man. We gonna run it from the top, man, because I don't like the devil trying to play my man's music like that. This is one of my favorite songs, so I'm gonna give it to y'all one more time.
Run it back.
Let's go. Oh, don't do me like that. Don't do me dirty, man.
What's going on, man?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Technical difficulty. That's why I like being live.
Anyway.
Before we get to that, man, G-Blakk, what's going on, man?
Welcome back, bro.
Man, thank y'all for having me.
Do you even know
Well, there we go.
if I'm even around?
All right.
Let's go down. Do you even know if I'm even around? And I have found lies that make me blind, and I'm losing my mind. And let's go down. Let's go down.
What do you do when you the light in the room, but you feeling dim? Nobody seems to notice there's no fire within. I'm alone crying again. This where the pain resides, reflections of all my sins, and there's no hiding from him.
They don't want us to be great, man. They don't want us to be great, G.
Shit.
Bro.
What is going on with the
Some don't want us to be
I
great.
guess they just gotta wait.
Hey, man.
gotta wait.
But they got enough. They got enough. We can't give
Yeah.
them too much anyway, man.
Oh, my
So what's
God.
good, man? What's going on, man? Welcome back. Let me give you a clap one more time.
Our most frequent guest, I think G-Blakk has been up here the most time. I think G-Blakk has been the most featured guest.
Top fan.
Multiple
Top fan. Multiple
Y'all
top
might as
fan.
well make me a co-host at this point.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? At this
Yeah, you're
point,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Smoking reviews, song of the month twice. You feel me? My boy got 2 placards over there smoking reviews, and he ain't even been a guest yet. You feel me? So G-Blakk is a part of the family. It's good to have you, bro. It's good to see that the music is still great. It's still
Thank
great,
you,
man. Still. And I see you feeling extra goldish. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
feeling
let
the
me
new
get
logo.
What you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go ahead and throw that up there, man.
Up there, man.
Let's throw that up there,
you
man.
feeling
The
real
logo is
golden, man. Hey, man.
logo is fire, yo.
Fire.
I mean, they say nobody.
Get fired on these bitches one time.
They say nobody gonna give you your crown, so you gotta go and take it. So you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, well you took
You know what
that
I'm
shit.
saying?
So
But
man,
no, thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all for opening up the platform again, man. How y'all doing?
Bro.
Man, well,
oh,
you're
you
here,
know, man.
so
We good,
Honored,
man.
we
Honored,
damn
man.
good.
You know, another day on
know
Earth,
what I'm
another day with the mic, man. So let me tell y'all, man. G-Blakk rolled up on me, man. Cause I gave him the movie. You know what I'm saying? The little gift basket we got. You know, we ain't got much, but we got a copy of the Addams Family 2, which we're gonna give away 4 copies tonight with the game. So stay tuned to that. But he rolled up on me, man. And I was like, damn, so this what that good money looked like, man. Because he rode up on me in the car, man. I was like, I'm doing something wrong or right, but it ain't right yet. Speaking of which,
Johnson Land, what's going on?
We gotta talk about what the haters didn't want me to play because they definitely
man,
What's
Okay,
up,
my
Mr.
God.
Blaine? What's going on?
What's going on, man?
So
You know, we gotta say. Let me just take a second because I definitely want to shout out Jocelyn Cruz. That's Jacqueline Diosa. That's who y'all saw in the clip of the video. She's an amazing person, amazing artist, man. Y'all definitely gotta get hip to her.
I hadn't told her yet, but I was trying to get her on the show. But now that she's here, hi.
Yeah, for sure.
We spoke earlier,
The door is open.
you know, so hey, just saying, home is here. So I don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. So I like the first version of that song, but that version, the vocals on that, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, she killed that, bro.
I played. Look, so he sent it to me. He sent it to me earlier. I played the first 5 seconds and I paused and I was like, you know what, dog? I don't know who that is, but she blues.
We already
first
know how
5
you
seconds.
feel about R&B, DC, so I know of you saying that.
Oh yeah, you know me. I'm a
You know what I'm
R&B connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Chris will be up here
Chris
soon.
Flag,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your spot is already secure. For sure.
The door is open. The door is open.
You know what I'm saying? What the shit will always have room for everybody with open arms. As my guy from Creed said, with arms wide open.
Like that, we definitely got the doors open.
Yeah. So, how did that come about?
So, the first version of the song that I released, it was about sometime around May last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was a demo version, and I guess just to kind of like take it back like to the ground floor. One of the things I've been learning like within the industry that sometimes happens is that you'll work with a producer or you'll get a beat from wherever you get the beat from, whether it's an A&R label, whatever, but it may already have like vocals already on it. And that was the case with the original version of the song. It was a pre-recorded chorus, and talking to the producer and everything, trying to figure out exactly who the original artist is that sang those vocals, because I'm the type of artist that I like to get inside of the writer's mind and really see, exactly what their intention was and kind of build off of that, because it's kind of ironic that you named it the episode Black the Builder. That's one of my aliases because I look at things like a foundation.
Yeah, I do. I do my research, homie. I ain't gonna have nobody up here without knowing what's going on, man. This ain't amateur hour. This ain't season 1. This season 4. It's the finale. I gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we on the victory lap right now, and I had to have, you know what I'm saying, Track Star in the building. You feel me?
For sure. But I just look at things like, a foundational building blocks. And so without having the ability to, well, I guess just to take it back a step. So I contacted the producer and we're talking about it. And essentially what happened is the sample that he got was actually like a royalty free sample, and the artist didn't want to be credited. So basically he didn't know who the artist was either. So now fast forward, I felt so compelled to write that song because it was at a really, really low point in my life. Honestly, it's kind of ironic that people like it because it was definitely a song that was not supposed to be likable. But it's things work out how they work out. But so once I really saw how it was connecting with people in a way that was as meaningful as it was, that's when I realized, I have to really be able to do something with this song. And so I wanted to shoot a visual for it. At this point, I was working at Insomniac Audio studio that G-Blakk records at, and I was working the front counter, just kind of like managing and stuff, and I heard her in the front studio, and she's actually like an MC and a singer. So the first part that I heard was her rapping, and I thought that initially caught my ear because typically I'm not like a fan of female rappers, but like her voice, her delivery, something about it, and the beat that she chose was all super dope. And then I heard her start singing, and that just kind of caught my ear. Like, wait, what? Like, I didn't necessarily know it was the same person, but kind of had that feeling. So fast forward a few minutes later, she walked out to get some air or something, and so I just happened to mention to her that I heard her, and I really liked her voice and everything, and she just was a really gracious person or whatever. So we kind of hit it off from there, and I asked her to actually be in the video, and she didn't necessarily feel comfortable portraying another artist. And I got that because, my artistic integrity was the thing that made me dig in to try to find, who the artist was that was singing originally anyway. So, I just kind of like put 2 and 2 together, and she was like, if you would allow me to sing the chorus over, then I'll do the video. And I'm like, okay, well, you sound amazing when I just heard you. So, shit, why not? So, set up the session or whatever. She got in there and sang it, and man, she just knocked it out the park. I want to say it was like, maybe like 3 takes, bro. She did it in less than like 10 minutes, and it just took it to a whole new level. Like there's a certain like pristine quality, I think, to the original version that just it makes it feel a little too clean. Like when you would go to your grandma's house and they had those couches with the it didn't feel good.
Her version too, though. Like if you close your eyes for 1 second,
bro,
like, where am I at? You feel me? That's one of those. That's one of those vocals that you.
You got
one with that one.
Yeah, it took me when he played it first time.
Me and G had this conversation before when I first heard it. You know what I mean? It was and we talked about the meaning behind the song, you know, what he was going through and everything like that. And I told him that song was you, though. It was your vulnerability. It was real. It was you in that moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of times we're missing from music, is that release of, like, I don't care about ego. It's not about pride. This song is what I'm feeling right now, so I'm going to do
That's what we
it.
missing in the world, though. It's not just music. Like
True.
anything. Niggas
And
scared
then
to
again-
be vulnerable. Niggas scared to be
themselves. Yeah.
real self. And we
But let me tell you this. When I heard this version, and goddamn it, we gonna get it out here because I'm gonna find another.
Do you even know if I'm even around? Let's go down. Do you even know if I'm even around? And I have found lies that made me blind, and I'm losing my mind. And let's go down. Let's go down.
What do you do when you the light in the room, but you feeling dim? Nobody seems to notice there's no fire within. I'm alone crying again. This where the pain resides, reflections of all my sins, and there's no hiding from him.
I love it.
What is there not to love? That's the thing. You know,
So,
it's,
What the fuck is going on with this clip?
YouTube cut it. YouTube cut. No, I just realized what it was. YouTube cut it short when I downloaded it. So that's what it was. Plus, it's only a preview, guys. It's not the whole song. That's why it
Right,
cuts
right,
off
right,
because my
This
man
also,
dropped
I was
the
gonna say it's only like 5 to 10 more seconds.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
But so here's
It
my
did say
thing.
preview.
It did say preview. It was a preview. So when I heard it, anybody who knows me, I say it all the time. I love a good sung song, a good, you know what I'm saying, a good vocalist, a good somebody with range,
She's
somebody
amazing.
who hits them notes.
Jocelyn is amazing.
I love songs that I can't sing, but I sometimes imagine I can, and it would sound like that. Well, maybe not that high because that's out of my range. It would be like more like "Lights Go Down." I ain't trying to, but it's a dope song, the original, and then this version right here. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say it. Her vocals makes you feel the song even more when his verse hits.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I like the version, like you said, it was too clean, it was too pristine, it felt manufactured.
like the
This
original.
one right here, her vocals and the way she's hitting those notes, and you hear it in her voice, it's there. You
Hey,
feel
bro,
me?
I feel like if you know how you be depressed, like I can see the whole visual, like the whole mindset.
I gotta,
Like, I feel
y'all go
like
ahead. I gotta
see
catch
that
up
angel,
on some of these
see that
comments.
angel, you know,
I
see
will
that angel sitting on the edge of the bed, like just singing that song perfectly while you just laying there going through the depression. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I can
exactly.
feel,
Look, I was
like,
watching
you
your
can literally
progress on this.
have
Watching
the
your
psyche
progress.
Of how
Shemak in the building. My God, Shemak. Hold on, man. Brick in the building. Oh shit. I didn't even look at some of these names. My bad. We got
we
African
got
in
the
the
whole
building.
poll. We in here.
God damn. Hey, it's
When
good to see y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming, man.
We got Akron in the building. We got to ask some Akron.
Nope, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that today.
We're not doing that today.
We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today.
We're not doing that today. G-Blakk is here.
I know. I still got to get some other shit in before we
move on, I definitely want to shout out Logan Kingston. He directed an amazing visual, man. It was a treatment that I wrote, and between me, him, and Jocelyn, we kind of like threw it together on the fly when we were shooting, and it came out so dope. Like I'm glad that because he actually made the preview for me, and when he cut it, he actually cut it at a very specific crucial part. So even though we didn't get to the full preview, I'm when the episode is over and we out of here, I'm release it on YouTube where you can see the full preview. But the next half of the video is like that. It's like where it kind of like takes a turn. Like when I let DC see the preview earlier, he pointed out how my dude Goob was just kicking it so hard.
Oh, hold on. Let's go back. I'm only gonna play Goob. I gotta play it. And I'm going to get to Goob, and then I'm going to stop it. Plus, I want to hear her sing again just because. But I'm going to point out Goob. Look for a guy in the gray polo.
Do you even know if I'm even around? Lights go down. Do you even know if I'm even around? And I have found lights that make me blind, and I'm losing my mind. And lights go down. Lights go down.
What do you do when you the light in the room, but you feeling dim? Nobody seems to notice there's no fire within. I'm alone crying again. This where the pain resides. Reflections of all.
Doobie, baby, in the great Polo, baby.
Hey,
My God.
Bro, rocking in the front row.
So no, as part of the concept though, honestly, that was part of the direction that I gave him, and he went in super hard for that shit. But I really wanted to just to kind of like give y'all like an overview of like what the concept of the visual and everything actually is. Like I really just wanted to create like a separation between myself and the audience. So even as you see me like walking in, like it's almost in a way to disregard the audience. Like I never make eye contact. I never look at them. And it's as I'm talking about, you know, feeling like being the center of attention, but not feeling seen at the same time. And you know, like I said, just the disconnect between Goob's energy being so high and then my energy being so low is just kind of like to show the contrast between the experience that we all going through at the same time. And like I said, the visual, the way it plays out, that kind of becomes a little bit more clear. Well, hopefully anyway, as the visual progresses. But like I said, Logan Kingston and Jocelyn G-Blakk, so we just on the spot kind of like put it all together from a treatment that I wrote up, and it came out super dope.
And this is why I like everything you've put out, because it's such a watching your process is by far the best part, because I know it's going to turn out something great.
I don't think the people want to wait for this episode to end to get the rest of it, but I know they're going to have to. But let me tell you why I love that song. It's relatable. At that time when that song came out and he let me hear it, I was going through, did I want to continue this show? Yeah, I mean, we all go through things, and that's one of them songs that no matter where you at, it hit me because I was at work listening to it on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Driving around in this little cart like, damn, I'm at a crossroads. Do I continue this show or do I stop and just be like, you know what? We had a good run. It is what it is. I'm out. And I listened to that song so many times, and the chorus was hitting me, and his verses were hitting me, and I closed my eyes, and I was like, "Damn, my nigga G-Blakk got it." You know what I mean? If we're gonna get into the year you had and some of the things you've done, because I want to get into that. But at that time, it was dope to see. Like I said, the vulnerability in the song, it's relatable. If you listen to the whole song, you listen to the chorus, and you listen to the words of what he's saying, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because you have dualities in the song. Because at one, he's a shooting star. You know what I mean? But he feels like he's alone in this room. There's no fire within. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What do you do when that darkness is, you know what I mean? I listened to it so many times.
Like honestly, that's one of like that's one of like the best metaphors I feel like I've ever created in a verse before. And that's not to be narcissistic, but just to point it out because I feel like it's really dope.
We gonna play it again. Don't even worry about it.
It's like the idea of a shooting star is like, it's so fascinating to me because like as beautiful as it is, like I had never seen one until maybe like 3-4 years ago, and it was the only one I ever seen since. But when I saw it, it was so beautiful, and in that moment I realized like once it went away, like damn, like that shit just died. Like it's and like we take, not to say pride, but like these moments are special when we see these things, but at the same time it's like we're taking pride in this moment and feeling like this is this amazing thing we wish on a shooting star. But on the flip side of that, this thing just died. You know, its life, its fire has been extinguished. And you know, I don't think we necessarily look at the flip side of things. So I guess the macro to the whole song is just kind of getting to the point that maybe sometimes we need to see things from another perspective in order to have a full view of things.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right.
Indeed. Because like I said, it was one of them songs, like I said, I still play it. You know what I mean? It's one of those songs that I might not even be feeling sad, but I just might need a wake up call. Like, this shit is fleeting. Like, this podcast game, it could be here today, gone today. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't take nothing for granted when we have people who are watching. We have people who are in the comments. We have people who show support and love. You know what I mean? I take none of that for granted because, like you said, I mean, we can be a shooting star today and burn out tomorrow and not even be remembered.
Right.
Not even be. You know what I mean? So that's why I love that song, because it resonated with me. And I mean that. Not just because we on camera and I'm trying to hype it up, because I really mean, if you know me, I don't say shit just to say it. You know what I'm saying? There's truth behind it. That song is dope. Like I said, this new version of it, the reprise of it is fucking dope too. There was something else, man. You did some work recently. I don't know if you want to talk about it. You know, the adventure you was on recently, a certain album that I believe you put some time into a little bit here and there.
You gotta give me some details, man.
I mean, I can't tell it for you, because I've seen it, but I wanted to get the story from you. There was a rapper from Chicago who made an album recently, and you played a part in it, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I didn't get to work on that one.
Oh,
okay.
I thought that was the one you was on.
We speaking things into existence though. I guess I can say it now because he already came out and said he's working on Donda too.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I actually,
for those of y'all don't know,
Sway.
yeah, that guy. I think he said this one too, but he doing Donda 2 and Watch the Throne 2, so they working on both of them at the same time. So, fingers crossed I get to LA before the work is done, because he's between LA and Miami doing the work right now. But no, I didn't make the first one, man. I didn't get the. I went down to Atlanta for the Donda show, but they was. I mean, at that point, I was under the impression the album was done. But obviously, come to find out, it was another 2 months before it came out. Had I known, I definitely would have stayed in Atlanta a little bit longer to try to put some work in. But yeah, you know, it happens. Round 2 though.
but I say that to say this, my man. How can I say this without saying it? You was in the midst of greatness. Ye is one of my favorite rappers. I don't care what y'all call him, crazy, the antics, all this and that. The man is a genius when it comes to music. There's nothing. Well, other than there was an album that I didn't really. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But
it's not that bad, man.
It was no. It wasn't.
What you talking about, bro?
Jesus.
Oh, that's the one.
Fire. That motherfucker was.
No, it wasn't Yeezus. I'm sorry. It was something. Yes, that one. It was that.
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
That one. Yeah. It was his first foray into the gospel.
Oh man, that boy was fire too.
I liked it too.
I liked it, and I wanted more. But Donda to me is
even Ye was fire. All his albums fire. Yeah,
but
got one that he
I didn't, and like I said, I didn't want to speak out of turn because I couldn't. I tried to do my research and it was hush hush. It was only so much I can get out of it. I knew you was at the Atlanta show. I remember you was working with 88 Keys out in Jersey. You went out there and did that thing. But we couldn't talk about it last time because you were still sworn to secrecy.
We definitely talk about it now.
We could definitely let's get into it.
Let's
get into it because last time we were sworn to secrecy, so I can only say so much. I was hitting around, I was jogging around the bush, but I couldn't say too much. I knew what was going on because you had told me we had talked about it, but I can't hold water too much when good shit happened. I want to tell the world because I believe dope shit should be heard. But let's get into that, man. Let's get into the Jersey trip, man.
Yeah. Shit. That has been a minute now. October 19.
Mm-hmm.
20. October. Yeah. 20. 19, 20. 20. 20. Yeah. 20. Right. Honestly, the exact story how it came about, I won't go into that detail because I'm saving that for the project. Is kind of related to the work that we doing. But just to say what came out of that, went down to or over anyway to actually the crazy part of the story was that I actually went to Boston first because he was in Boston come to find out, he was doing like a speaking event at one of the universities down there, and got in touch with him or whatever. And I was meeting him in Boston, but ended up getting down there maybe like 2-3 hours too late. By that point, he had already drove back down home to Jersey. So stayed the night in Boston. The next day, me and my boy Free Stroke, went down to Jersey, and man, I want to say, okay, so this is the crazy part. All right, so this is the exact story that happened. We were supposed to link at like 3:00, but I don't know how familiar with like the Boston, New York, New Jersey area y'all are, but I've never been to that area before. So I'm driving through Brooklyn trying to get to Jersey City because apparently it's like right across the bridge, and traffic is fucking terrible. Like it's awful. So we was like 2 hours late. We get there at like 5:00, and by the time we get there, now it's funny because I didn't really remember how this moment happened, but Stroke actually refreshed my memory. So he lived in like I don't know if y'all familiar with New Jersey, and no disrespect to New Jersey, but that shit looks awful. New Jersey all look like the South Side of Akron. So it's like yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, so
that's one way to put it. That's one way to put it.
So imagine
Not
that,
the South Side of
and then just
Akron,
like this $1 million loft just sitting like in between like all this bullshit. Like it's crazy. So obviously this is where bro stay at. So we go in or whatever, the concierge like ring us, or well, she call him or whatever, and then she like walk us down. Now when we get to his door, I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to ring the doorbell or do the little like door knocker thing on the door. I'm nervous as fuck because I'm like, man, this guy got Grammys. I'm not about to just ring his doorbell. If you got a door knocker here, maybe you're supposed to use it. I don't know. I can't even recall which one I actually ended up doing. I think I did both. But so he opened the door. He's on the phone, and you know he just like dap us up or whatever, and kind of like direct us back to the studio. So we go in the studio. We just, first of all, I'm just looking around on the way in. I'm seeing Grammys. Them go. I've like in my mind, I've envisioned like what Grammys would look like my whole life, like because I've always wanted to get one. So. And that don't even really mean shit. It's just a little thing, a material thing, but it's a goal. So anyway, I'm looking at this shit, bro, and it's like this shiny. I happen to know that in the same way that like Harley Davidson has like a patent on that particular sound of their motorcycles, the Grammy Award board, they have like a patent on that particular like whatever that metal is, because it's not actually gold. It's like a hybrid of metals or whatever. So I'm looking at this shit like it don't look like shit I've ever seen in my whole life, bro. This shit is crazy. But anyway, so. We go in the studio, we chilling, and he come in the room or whatever, and come to find out when he was up in Boston, he had went to a record store, and so he like had bought some new records and shit. So he basically asked me as he's like, and he also had his equipment with him, so he's unpacking his equipment, like setting everything back up. We just chopping it or whatever, and he just started asking me like, you know, do you mind if I use some of these new records that I got on the music we working on? And I'm like, nigga, hell yeah, like nigga. Obviously you excited, you got these new records, yes, use these please. So anyway, we chopping it or whatever, and as we talking, he let me know that he has somewhere to go at 7:00. Again, we got there at 5, so it's probably like 5:45, 6. Now he trying to hook it up, and I'm an engineer, so I know sometimes like you can get wires crossed, and the point is that shit wasn't working. So we listened to the records on the record player, but he couldn't get like his MPC and shit hooked up. And it was frustrating as fuck because I'm looking like, damn, like I'm about to blow my opportunity because this nigga's equipment don't work. I'm not to say I'm salty, but at the same time, like, man, I really gotta figure out how to help this nigga make it work. So anyway, time passed, and 7:00 rolled around. Well, it's like 6:45, I should say. And he like, yo, I don't really. No, I'll take you back. At like 6:00, he's like, yo, I don't know if y'all staying anywhere around here, but I got somewhere to be at 7. So y'all can leave for a while and then come back. And, you know, we'll try to get to work after that because the setup not working. So anyway, fast forward, 7:00 come around, 6:45-ish. He like, yo, I'm really just going to this movie like every Wednesday. It's like a Wednesday or whatever. Like every Wednesday I just go randomly to go see whatever movie is out. So me, him, and Stroke went to go see, what movie was that? Synchronic with Anthony Mackie. It was actually a super dope movie. Anyway, so we go to the movie, we chilling, chopping it or whatever. On the way there, no, on the way back, I should say, because his phone was ringing. It kept ringing heavy as fuck when we in the theater, and because it was dark and his phone kept lighting up and shit. On the way back, he opened up his phone, see who called him or whatever. It was Consequence. I don't know if y'all familiar with Consequence, but he's like one of my favorite rappers too, like from back in the day. So anyway, so him and Consequence just on the phone, just chopping their contact, called him because they do like forex trading and like crypto and shit like that. So they was like just exchanging tips, and Stroke is like super hip to all this shit. So this was like prime opportunity. So we just on the way back, just talking, chopping. The point of all of this is that we just building a relationship with this dude. He like super cool, super just like us. So we get back to the house and we get to work or whatever. Made like probably like 2-3 beats, and like probably like 2 o'clock in the morning, he just like, yo, I don't know if y'all still feel like working, but if y'all don't feel like going back to y'all place, y'all definitely more than welcome to crash here. Now, I had drove there after I drove from Boston, after I drove from Akron, and I knew I had to drive back. Well, I thought I did. I ended up staying longer than that day. But so I'm like, nah, we just gonna go crash or whatever. So we ended up going back the next day, probably about noon. Bro was in his same clothes. And I don't mean to say that like his hygiene bad or nothing like that, but he never went to sleep. Like he was up working the whole fucking night. So I get back and he just got a fucking batch of beats, bro. This shit was crazy as fuck. Like, so since then we just been kind of like working, building a relationship or whatever. He's we're actually doing an entire project together, but the album that I'm working on now that Lights Go Down is on, and I guess I'll give you this exclusive also. It's actually the soundtrack to the soundtrack volume 2, I should say, the Book of Black. And he's actually doing probably about 2-3 tracks on here. So we got the full project that we're working on, then we got the 2-3 joints that he's doing on this particular album. But yeah, man, it's exciting. So hopefully, you know, just the way that he works, and this is another thing too. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't think he in mind. So the way he make beats is so crazy, bro. Like, so the first thing that caught my attention, because after we got everything hooked up, once we came from the movies and shit, he's like, all right, so my process is a little bit different. So we gonna make this beat. I'm gonna let you choose the you know, what drums we gonna use, what sample we gonna use, this and that. We gonna build this beat. I'm gonna have you rap. It can be something you already wrote. It can be a song that you already released. Hey, my guy.
Speaking of Gooby, hey, we gotta play that video again just for him.
For sure. But so he like, I'm gonna have you rap. You know, it can be a verse that you already released, whatever, and then just do like a chorus. It could be a freestyle, just something, a harmony, whatever, just to give me an idea of what you would do with this. So did that. Now it fucked me up because we took probably like 45 minutes making this beat. I rapped. I want to say it was like I did like the first verse to Universal Law, and I freestyled a hook or some shit like that. And as soon as I got done, he like, all right, that's cool. And he took the beat and deleted that shit, the whole beat. Like, damn, it just took like an hour to make this beat, and he just deleted the whole shit. And I'm like, wait, what? And he just like playing the vocals over and over, and I'm just so confused, bro. And I'm just looking like he must know what he's doing. But then I start realizing like he's building another beat around the vocals. Like, so come to find out, he don't just make beats. Like he has to, not I wouldn't say he has to, but his process is like he likes to cater to the artist's voice. He likes to, and that, and come to find out, that was the reason that he wanted me to come down to Boston and Jersey in the first place, is because he needed to get my vocals. I'm thinking like he just wanted to meet me or whatever, but he needed to get the vocals in order for him to be able to produce the work. But just saying all that to say, man, bro is like a super dope dude. We chop it every now and again. He give me advice. He give me different ideas. You know, I send him some drafts of songs or whatever, and he might send me his feedback, this and that. You know, just constantly just giving me game, man. And even down to, you know, when we was talking the couple of days I was down there, like he always made sure to make sure that I knew that the advice he was giving was from his perspective and his experience, and not to own it as my own, but just to use it as a guide. And that was something that I never really even, I never really had a mentor or anybody to kind of guide me in the music thing or show me the way. So to even hear that was like reassuring, because, you know, as an artist, sometimes you get scared when you hear like these horror stories and stuff like that. So to kind of just be reassured to know that somebody that went through this recognized that this isn't necessarily how things go. This is just how things went, you know, so. But anyway, all that to say that, man, dude is a really dope dude. Soundtrack Volume 2, Book of Black. We getting some work in. The outro was like a very, very special track to me, because the whole album is actually dedicated to my kids. And the outro is a very special track to me. He's producing that one. I give you the name of that one. It's called Blink Twice. It's super dope, super dope.
So for those who don't know, can you drop the name? Because I don't know if they heard me when I said it.
88 Keys. Yeah.
There you
and,
go.
and if you don't know who that is, then you shouldn't even be here right now.
You shouldn't be watching or something. Or
if you don't know who that is,
you need to go find out.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
It is, Steven. It is. If they don't know who 88 Keys is, man, he did. Him and Kanye did work, man.
Yeah,
he did work with a lot of albums.
The book,
man.
was it the Book of Adam? What's it called? Adam Files, something like that.
Oh, his joint. Yeah. Damn, what was that called?
Because they had the
something
white
with
van.
Adam, though.
Yeah, Rick, man. Steven got
Viagra was the single. Stay up.
Watch the Throne. Yes.
Stay Up was the single. Yep.
So you guys feel like giving away some merch? Oh, y'all feel like doing that? No?
Oh, definitely.
Why not?
Of course.
Let's do it.
What's of course?
So y'all didn't think I was playing. I got 4 copies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 copies of thanks to Universal Pictures and Map 360 Collective. What we're gonna do is this game, brand new on the block. It's called Damn, How Old Is You? So somebody in the crowd, we're gonna pick. I'm gonna let G-Blakk pick somebody, man. Been in the comments, and they're gonna get to pick between Chris and Courtney who they want to play for them. Yes, you guys. Between Chris and Courtney, there's 4 categories. There's the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and then there's a bonus one. If they get 4 right, you win. If they don't, you get to beat their ass with a sock full of butter. It's a win-win.
Hey, I didn't sign no waiver for this shit.
I know it was in your contract when we did season 1. It was in the fine print.
Gotta read the fine print.
You got to be more careful, my boy.
Hey, don't I renegotiate after 4?
This ain't 4. After 4. This is 4. 5 starts next week. So you can renegotiate after the night. G, man, who you want to get in, man?
Only because of the fact that he knows y'all. I'm gonna go with Earl.
Earl, are you still out there? Earl, come to the keyboard, please. Your keyboard, not the stolen keyboard from the office.
Yeah, make sure it's yours this time.
We're not going to get right. Make sure it's yours, right?
Or are they all yours?
Oh, and I hope you
You gonna put a badge ankle? You gonna throw the badge ankle at him? Okay.
Earl still there?
Earl's still there. Earl there. I'm gonna throw the badge ankle at him.
All right. Oh shit. Okay. Before we get to that, let's get to this real quick, Earl.
Kids always know to give me stuff that I don't have for myself. This nigga, you still in a lunch
fries look shitty. Nigga, that was the worst looking fries in
Hey, the fries came with the office,
bro.
The fries came with the office.
When I talked to you earlier.
They got 4 o'clock. Thank you, Earl. So Earl, man, who do you want to pick, man? Chris or Courtney?
Come on, man, pick a person, Earl.
Oh yeah, them fries, dog. He had them fries for 2 hours, man. Oh, they was nasty.
Y'all
didn't get to see it, bro. Let me rewind it because I got the capability to rewind it.
Like I said, my kids always
look at the look at the bounce on this fry.
Like I said, my kids always know to give me
stuff. He had 4 fingers on 2 fries.
Noodles.
He had 4 fingers on 2 fries and baby fist the shit out of them.
The fuck out of them.
Earl, man, who you? Thank you, Earl, for being a good sport. You get the home version of this game already just for us doing that multiple times because people love hashtag baby fist. Chris and Courtney, man.
He picked me.
Okay, Chris, and you get to pick a bonus, so it's either the 80s, 90s, or 2000s.
Okay.
90s. Not you, Earl.
Oh, you are Earl.
Earl get the pick. Yeah. All right, so
what's he picking?
From the 80s, we're gonna start with the 80s.
Okay.
In what year was the first CD released? A, 1982, B, 1988, C, 1986, or D, 1984?
You said 86, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
86.
This is Courtney.
Damn, Earl, you ain't looking too good, my brother. To the 90s.
Wait, what was that?
What was the? It was oh yeah, it was D 1982.
Oh,
damn! I thought 84. All right.
I was thinking of laser.
It was ramen fries, my nigga. It was Clay. From the 90s. What was the first Goosebumps book? A. Say Cheese and Die. B. Girl Who Cried Monster. D. Welcome to Dead House. Or D. One Day at Horrorland.
Say Cheese and Die.
Ooh, oh, you might not get this DVD, my boy. You might not get this DVD, my boy.
So what was the first?
C. Welcome to Dead House.
Wow.
0 for 2. I guess we can keep going. This is 2000. This is a layup. If you don't get this one, Chris, I don't know. What actor became the governor of California? A. Clint Eastwood. B. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. C. Chris Evans. Or D. Brad Pitt.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Chris Evans. All right.
We gotta put respect on Chris Evans' name. You know it's Christopher.
Yeah, Earl, man. Earl.
Governor
And you guys feel free, man, because we got 4 of these to give away. Earl, I need you to pick a bonus year. Either 80s, 90s, or 2000s. You still got a chance. So, this is 2010. Which iPhone came out in 2012? A, the 4, B, the 5S, C, the 5, or D, the 6?
In 2012?
Yes, sir.
6.
Help me! Help me!
Earl picked the wrong
Nigga!
All right, so bonus question, because he got what, one right?
Yeah.
We gonna still do the bonus question just
Bonus
because.
question?
Yeah, there's 5 actually. Yes, it was the 5. So Candace Ty got it right. Chris, she probably should have picked her. 2000s. My boy. Who was the first African American woman to win Best Actress? A. Halle Berry. B. Jennifer Hudson. C. Angela Bassett. Or D. Gabby Sidibe.
It should have been Angela Bassett.
It should have been Angela Bassett, but it's Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. So, Earl, you win them fries again. My boy, you picked the wrong person. So
You bet on the wrong horse, Rocky.
You damn sure did. We still got 4 to give away. Let's man, pick somebody else, man.
Who Candace said Angela Bassett?
Yeah,
we gonna go with Candace. Yeah, we're gonna go with Candace.
This.
So who you want, Candace? We're gonna let you pick. You see what Chris can do, so
Oh my God, this is terrible. Could somebody please find Ja Rule, get hold of this motherfucker so I can make sense of all this.
make sense of all
That's
this.
not yet, Courtney. Not yet. No pick yet.
So Candace, we let you pick between Chris and Courtney. You can let Chris redeem himself and he might come back.
Oh, man. Pick the right
She did.
choice.
She did win for Monsters Ball, yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to win, go with the younger people. I'm just playing, Chris. Just talking
Yep,
to
your turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want?
you're telling it right
Who
there.
you want to represent you?
Shit.
Because Chris wasn't it.
Chris,
So
did
80s?
you get Earl a DVD?
No,
All right, Courtney.
he did not.
Oh, word.
Courtney? All right, so you get to pick a bonus year from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. We're going to start with the 80s.
Whoever DVD this is.
Oh,
good
my
luck.
God. This is, oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God.
So 80s. This is the
Okay,
80s.
so 80s.
What famous sci-fi movie did not come out in the 80s? A. RoboCop. B. Terminator. C. Blade Runner. Or D. Alien.
Oh, fuck. This
Wait,
is tough.
what?
No, did not. I
Which
know
one of
that
these
answer.
did not come out in the 80s? A. RoboCop. B. Terminator. C. Blade Runner. Or D. Alien.
Damn, that's a Chris question.
That's a question. That's definitely a Chris question.
Why the fuck you ain't get us to Chris? All right, I'm going with B.
Oh, my boy.
Jesus Christ.
No, it was D, Terminator.
Damn.
I mean D, Alien.
Alien.
So
What?
and
I thought that was early.
Alien. No, it was 79 or something.
It was
like
79.
Yeah.
layup. This is a layup. Who was the butler on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? A. Carlton. B. Jeffrey. C. Bertram.
B.
Or D. Huh?
B.
Reserve. Candace might get it. Oh shit. Okay. 2000s. What author became a billionaire with a B, Billy, in 2009? A. Dan Brown.
Oh God.
B. Tom Clancy. C. Stephen King. Or D. J.K. Rowling.
Once again, a Chris question.
Nah.
I just play the cards how they play, man.
Can you read the answer?
That one ain't as hard. It's not as hard as it sounds.
It's not as hard
No,
as
it's
it
not
sounds.
as hard as it sounds.
A. Dan Brown. B. Tom Clancy. C. Stephen King. Or D. J.K. Rowling.
D. J.K. Rowling. Somebody getting the DVD tonight.
So, if you get this right and the bonus, she wins a DVD.
Okay.
Actually, if you get this one right, yeah, she wins a DVD. The bonus is just for the fun of it. So, which Disney show had its last episode in 2011? A. Hannah Montana. B. Wizards of Waverly Place. C. Jessie. Or D. Lizzie McGuire.
Interesting.
Oh, you're going to need the bonus.
All around the same time.
Remember, this is 2010.
Read it one
But I
more
think I
time.
know the answer for that.
A. Hannah Montana. B. Wizards of Waverly Place. D. C. Jessie. Or D. Lizzie McGuire.
I'm gonna go with A.
You
Hannah
read-
Montana.
First DVD is gone. Candace, you win.
Come on, man.
I will be getting with you later on. I will be getting your information.
They said watching Disney Channel till you 23 wouldn't help out.
It probably helped.
I watch it till
so,
you're 23.
One DVD off the board. One DVD off the board.
Watch
Let's go.
till 23.
Oh, 23. Jesus.
Oh, my
So,
God.
Candace, you have won a copy of this fine Blu-ray DVD digital code of Addams Family
You must
2.
not
I
have
will be
Disney
getting
Plus.
information, and we'll be sending that off to you.
Like, why till 23?
G-Blakk, man, let's pick another one.
Oh, we got one more.
Then we got 3 to give away. Earl didn't get one.
Let me see who we got. Let's go with Shanice Graham.
Shanice, you are up. So, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010 are our categories, and you get to pick a bonus year of those 4, and you get to pick who you want between Chris and Courtney. Courtney has the hot hand. Chris wants to redeem himself. I just want to give away DVDs.
Let's see who she picks. I'm handing out DVDs all night with these answers.
Yeah,
You already got one, Ashani? Y'all just got one.
She won another one. She ain't exempt.
Am I on?
Yeah, you on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
80s.
God damn.
How many Friday the 13th movies are there?
Oh,
A, 11, B, 9, C, 10, or D, 8?
It should be 13.
This is a Chris question. I swear.
I'm gonna go with 9.
Oh my God!
No.
Okay. I got the rest.
It was A, 11.
Mm-hmm.
This, Courtney, if you do not get this question
you
right.
didn't count the remake.
Give me the layup. Give me the layup.
Jason X did the
90s. Michael Jordan led the Bulls to how many championships in the 90s? A, 6, B, 4, C, 7, D, 5. 6 of them. Yep. 2 more.
It was really
Somebody
a
gets it.
layup too.
I said it was a layup. I said that. But here's one that you gonna bounce off the back of the backboard. 2000s. What year did the iPhone debut? A, 2005. B, 2007. C, 2008. D, 2000. 0 party. Ooh, I'm out of time. My bait is spelling 5.
Damn.
Somebody ain't getting the DVD tonight.
It's always, I'm sorry.
Well, if you get this in the bonus, you might get her in there.
That was
okay.
05, right?
It was
That was 07.
07.
Damn.
07. The first iPhone
that
came
means
out
they
in
dropped more than
2007.
one.
Because that shit blended.
Yeah, they had
amount of time.
That shit blended together for me. That's why I said 08. I
got
figure
you.
it out.
I got you.
Well, we've got no time for excuses.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Word up.
2010. Which video game released in 2010? A, Grand Theft Auto 5. B, Super Mario Galaxy 2. C, Call of Duty. Or B, Battlefield. Or D, Battlefield 3.
I'm gonna go with A. Grand Theft Auto.
Whoa! Shanice, thanks for playing. Unfortunately.
Enough from the clown.
Next!
God damn! I done struck out. Kristen struck out. Hey man, they about to start calling in players they sell.
I mean, they can.
The answers or the questions Courtney got, I got.
Yeah,
I got right. And then vice versa.
And it was Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
I didn't play that shit.
Who would have got that?
Right.
Candace.
Chris.
Candace got it.
Yeah.
Actually, Candace got it in the comments. So not only could she win her own DVD, but she also could have won somebody else if somebody would have been reading the comments. But hey, G-Blakk, man, let's go to another contestant, man.
All right, let's go with Rick.
Rick, you still out there? My guy Rick, man, culinary.
Yeah, in there.
Oh yeah, no, he choosing Chris off bails. I just struck out.
Sorry, Shanique. Hey, I'm sorry. What I can
don't give me no hate mail. I'm sorry.
Errol said, "Hi, Sway."
I got a
You ain't got the answers, man.
You ain't got.
I got a VHS tape. If you want to borrow it, it ain't got nothing on it.
I don't think Rick there is. Rick still. I don't think he
I
there.
don't think Rick there.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, Rick might not.
Let's go with it. Can we give Shanice another chance?
Give Shanice another chance.
Or do we want to go with somebody else?
That's what it looked like the comments are saying. So yeah, let's do that.
Damn,
all right, Shanice, we're gonna give you another shot because I kind of like this game and it's very fun. Earl, we'll go back with Earl. Maybe Earl can win somebody else. I don't know who's on the comments. If you're still here, let me know because it's kind of hard to read all these and still read the cards. So I'm trying to. That's why I got G-Blakk kind of delegating it to pick somebody. Who do you want? Yes, it is, and it's called Damn. How old are you? So it works both ways. You're either young as fuck, damn you don't know this shit, or damn you too old to not know this shit.
Christopher Blaine said looks like Trivial Pursuit on steroids.
I actually bought this from Five Below, believe it or not. So it was a game. It's fucking amazing.
I gotta go pick that up tomorrow.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who won that? Who won that one?
Who won what? I don't know yet. I'm looking.
Nobody
Shanice, who do you want yet? Do you want to go back with Courtney and let him redeem himself, or are we putting Chris on the clock again?
Oh shit! She went home. She bad as hell.
She was just there.
She's just there. Yeah.
She about to pull up.
Shanice coming to the stage, going once,
Okay.
going twice.
She
said Chris.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit.
All right.
Oh shit.
80s, baby. What color did the ghosts have to be for Pac-Man to eat them? A, blue. B, teal. C, red.
Kind of
D, pink.
For him to eat them.
Yeah.
Teal.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
It was B! Trick question, motherfucker! Sorry. 90s.
What was the answer?
It was blue.
It was blue.
They had to be blue.
it was
Shanice
blue.
and Candace had put that. Which was the top grossing film of 1990? A. Pretty Woman. B. Goodfellas. Forget about it. C. Home Alone. Or D. Creepy ass Edward Scissorhands.
1990.
Yes, sir.
You said it was a minute, right?
And she said she want to get her own. She said she want to get her own fucking ass.
Did she say Home Alone? It's Home Alone.
She
That
said-
Home Alone's
she
not a
said,
pick. What
fuck
was the
that.
picks again?
A. Pretty Woman. B. Goodfellas. C. Home Alone. C. Home Alone. D. Edward Scissorhands.
What the fuck is you doing?
We're
DC?
going.
Why
We're
you
going.
saying
We're
two
going
ass
with.
twice?
We're going with Shanice saying. We're going with Home Alone.
This nigga cheating, bro.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
I believe him, yo. I'm trying to get the fans a DVD, man. People need to have these in their hand. Plus, this is fun. Ooh. 2000s. Which hurricane hit New Orleans in 2005? A. Alfred. B. Janine. C. Katrina. Or D. Fred.
Katrina.
Yeah.
You think it's a game? Get fired on these bitches one
That's
time.
2. My man, get this one right. Shanice got her DVD. All right. 2010. Who made history in 2012 Olympics after running the 100-meter dash in 9.63 seconds? A. Jesse Owens. B. Usain Bolt. C. Carl Lewis. Or D. Tyson Gay.
Usain Bolt.
Yay!
think it's a
Shanice
game?
wanna
Get
see.
fired on these bitches one
Boom, that's 2. That's 2. Yes, sir. All right, Shanice, I will be with you and to get your information. We will get this mailed off to you. And Candace have won one. G-Blakk, man, pick another one. Let's see if we can get a hot streak going, man. Let's get these 4 DVDs out of here so we can play.
Let's go Shayna Hope.
Shayna Hope, come on down. You were the next contestant on Damn. How old are you?
You're welcome, Shanice.
Yep.
She said about damn time, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Boomer?
Gave me the fire.
Boom in the building. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Because Courtney fucked it up the first time.
Come on, don't judge me.
So, Shayna, who do you want, Chris or Courtney?
Courtney, yeah.
Courtney. All right.
I'm talking about. Let's go, big dog. Go ahead. The bullshit off back. Sorry, you're not gonna get this thing.
Shit.
Oh,
80s. Smell my eyes, dude. Pay attention. 80s. Who was the first band to be featured on MTV? Now, this is the 80s. A, the Beatles. B, the Buggles. C, AC/DC. Or D, Bon Jovi.
MTV 1980s.
I'm going with John.
I'm going with John too.
With Bon Jovi? That'd be the name on my brother. It was actually the Buggles. Whoever the hell that was.
know the fuck the Buggles
Bro,
were.
I thought you made
Video
that
killed
up.
the radio star.
Yep. Chris, Courtney, we had that in school. Okay.
Nigga, I was born in
90s.
the 90s.
I know. It's cool. Thank you.
Never gonna get that one. I was.
You should ask for a lifeline.
I should ask for a lifeline, Chris.
90s. What Pixar movie was the first completely computer-generated film? A, Monsters, Inc. B, Toy Story. C, Cars. Or D, Up.
B.
Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Right answer?
Look.
Yeah! Yeah, somebody come look at this.
Look at
Courtney
this.
got an
Somebody come
answer
look at
right.
this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
I was born in the 90s.
Look at this.
That's one.
It's only up from here.
Who the fuck are
Only
the
up
I thought so, but I was nervous.
I know. Unfortunately,
What the fuck is the Buggles? Come on, bro.
I actually know, but I'm the host, so I can't.
Yes, I knew who it was. It's just
Okay, 2000s. 2000s of them things. What Pixar movie was the last release of the decade? A. Toy Story 3. B. Ratatouille. C. Wall-E. Or D. Up, Up, Up.
2000 and what?
The last movie of the decade. It made the last of the 2000 movies for Pixar. You said you going with D?
Yeah.
Or A? You say A?
No, I'm going with Toy Story 3. I don't feel like this.
It was up, motherfucker.
What?
All right, so
I ain't see that one. I'm sorry.
still got a chance.
Come on, man.
Still got a chance. So if you get this right, we get the bonus question. You get that right?
I can't look at y'all for this. My stomach hurt. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Stomach hurt.
Nervous? Okay, 2010. Who jumped off of Houston's NRG Stadium during their Super Bowl performance? A. Pink. B. Katy Perry. C. Lady Gaga. Or D. Bruno Mars.
What year was
Super
that?
Bowl. 2010.
They did what?
Jumped off the stadium in Houston, NRG Stadium. They jumped off during their Super Bowl performance. A. Pink. B. Katy Perry. C. Lady Gaga. Or D. Bruno Mars.
That's.
I'm gonna go with A. Pink.
No.
Damn. I'm sorry, Shayna. It was one Lady Gaga's.
Had to be. Damn.
Yeah, man.
I only see Pink be doing the acrobatic shit. I only see
Pink was doing the acrobatic.
Okay, I can see that. But 2010, though, she wasn't really active, I don't think.
She wasn't active. It was Lady Gaga's because I remember she had the she did like 15 wardrobe changes.
I don't think I
G-Blakk,
never
man, let's
seen
get
Lady
somebody
Gaga.
else. That was.
How about G-Blakk answer the questions this time? We get G-Blakk to answer. I put us on the spot.
Why?
Oh my god.
All right, let's go with the
It's
shot.
in your
I got
contract.
Shawnee.
All right, so G-Blakk is gonna answer for Shawnee. We're gonna do that,
All
okay? All right.
It's only right.
80s. It's only right. 80s. What sitcom did Kirk Cameron play Mike Seaver? A. Silver Spoons.
Good
B.
luck, brother.
A Punky Brewster. C. Charles in Charge. Or D. Growing Pains.
I know the answer to it.
Growing Pains.
I know. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Let me
thank
see
you.
what can I. Yeah.
You think it's a game? Get fired on these bitches one time.
That's one. That's one.
He started off hot. That's
Wait,
good.
Start off high.
there should be a bonus on that, but
It was Growing Pains.
Why? 'Cause he ain't start there?
90s.
Huh?
Huh?
Because he ain't start there?
No. There's another bonus. There's a fun fact to that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun
there's a
fact. 90s. What year was the World Wide Web introduced to the public? A. 1990. B. 1993. C. 1997. Or D. 1991.
Funny story is we actually had the internet before it became public, so I don't really know this answer, but I think it's 93. We had that shit in like 91 though.
Which answer are you going with?
Oh no. Oh.
What you say you going what, bro?
He froze on me.
No, I was about to say they're both your reads. So like it's being
All right,
corny.
so I ain't do that to take like a timeout or nothing. I wouldn't like
Oh, yeah.
cheat or nothing like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Totally.
93.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It was
Oh,
91.
first one.
It was
You said that
91.
first time.
You said it. That's why I asked you. It was 91. But you got it. We got it. We on to the next
We gonna
one.
get the next one. All right.
2000s. Which celebrity shaved her head in a now famous breakdown? A. One Avril Lavigne. B. It's Britney, bitch. C. Demi Lovato. Or D. Kelly Clarkson.
Man, free Britney, man. Free Britney.
Free
We
Britney.
got
sir.
free Britney now.
Free
Free free.
Britney, bro. God.
He is not.
Yep. For the win.
Free Britney until it's backwards, boy.
For the win.
Oh my god.
Okay. 2000.
Oh man.
What 80s pop icon passed away the day before the Grammys in 2012? A. George Michaels. B. Prince. C. Michael Jackson, the glove one. Or D. Whitney Houston.
Damn. You know this one, bro.
I know.
You know this one, bro.
Yeah, it's Whitney Houston.
Yep.
Somebody want a DVD.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
So
G-Blakk get up here winning DVDs and doing it for his team. That's what I'm talking about.
Because George Michael, George Prince was the same
Johnny,
fucking year.
I'll actually get that to G-Blakk because I know he's probably going to get it to you. So we'll get that to you tomorrow. Candace and who was our other? Shanice, I will get y'all information. If you guys want to DM the show, I will get your information from you. We still got one more. One more.
The person that, who did I make lose?
Who didn't you make lose?
Come on, man. Why you doing that?
My bad. Let's pick one more.
I won one.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
did. You did. We still got one more DVD to get away.
Who's still
I feel
here?
so. This is fun. I'm gonna turn this into another game show. It's gonna be separate, but I still like it like this. You know what? Is Shauna still here? Please be here. Well, I want to give you another chance. Miss Hope, please come back.
We
Just
don't
because.
leave us. Come back.
Don't leave
yeah,
me.
Earl. Is Earl still here?
Let's get Earl up here.
Earl still here?
Earl, are you still in the congregation, my brother?
Oh, there goes Shane this year.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Earl, you spoke too late.
Damn, bro.
Who would you like?
Let's go. She going with Chris this time. She ain't about to lose again. Chris, did you make her lose too?
Who?
She might let you redeem yourself.
Oh, word.
Only Earl lost. Earl lost with me.
Okay.
The other part, I think it was Shayna. I got was it Shayna or I think it was Shayna. I got
no, Shanice.
Shanice. Okay.
Yeah.
This is actually, I do like this game. Damn, how old are you?
This one.
I know. See, it's season 4 finale.
Season 4 finale. We going out
So
with a bang.
we out here. I can't see the comments. I really.
Who she picked? I know who she picked.
She's coming with me.
Chris,
Chris.
winner of that damn DVD.
Let's go, Chris. No pressure.
Starting off, we got the 80s. No pressure. What year did Beverly Hills Cop get released? A.
I know you know this,
1982. B. 1989. C. 1984. Or D. 1986.
No, Chris would have seen this.
84.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Chris seen that shit in theaters.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
I didn't. I seen that joint 2 years later.
Oh,
Let's
get that off of there. If you don't win this DVD off of this question, what Saturday Night Live star got their start on the show All That?
What the
fuck? One Nicholas Jermaine Cannon. B. Amanda Holier Than Thou Bynes. C. Keenan Thompson. D. Kale Mitchell.
Keenan Thompson.
Wow.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
Yes.
And the longest running cast member today.
Yeah, actually, for sure.
Yes. 2000s. What was found on the moon in 2009? A.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Gold. B.
This is bullshit.
Fossil plants. C. Oil. Or D. Water.
Water.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
I think my niece wrote this.
Well, I don't need to ask this question, but just for the hell of it, I'm going to ask it anyway. 2000s. 2010. What rap star was resurrected as a hologram at Coachella in 2012? A. Notorious B.I.G. Baby. B. Tupac. C. Nipsey. Or D. Jam Master Jay.
Number one, I can't believe it's been that long, but it's Tupac. I just
Bro,
can't.
you had me fucked up when you said which rapper was resurrected. Because I'm like, wait, hold on.
So
I did this. Gotta go.
So hold on one second. You guys talk about yourself for a second. Let me.
You can't talk about
that first round was the warm up round.
You can't talk about resurrection and then say, "Hold on a second."
Yeah.
No, I just want to make sure I get their names so when I go to hit them up, I can get them these DVDs sent off.
I say Biggie Small just walked in, bro.
While I do that, I know what I want to do.
You're welcome, Shayna. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Do you even know if I'm even around? Let's go down. Do you even know if I'm even around? And I have found lies that make me blind, and I'm losing my mind. And let's go down. Let's go down.
What do you do when you the light in the room, but you feeling dim? Nobody seems to notice there's no fire within. I'm alone crying again. This where the pain resides. Reflections of all my sins, and there's no hiding from him.
Fucking beautiful.
I can't wait for that whole thing.
Yes.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you in touch with me, bro. You in touch with me, bro. You already know how we playing it. You might fuck around and I had to go ahead and I got a new song of the month. I got to pick in a couple days. So.
Man, wait till y'all hear the rest of this shit, though, man. To be honest with you, like, I was telling my dude earlier, I felt listening to the new music, I feel so, well, I won't say I felt so strongly about it at one point that I was going to take down my entire back catalog, bro, because it's just like, this new music is so far above and beyond the old shit. It's really kind of crazy.
That's saying
crazy.
something too, because
that's saying a lot.
Catalog.
You know what I'm saying? That's saying a lot.
Album 10, it feel like album number 1. It's crazy.
Well, it's amazing.
I
get bumped. Well, I don't want this to end because I mean it's a season finale. You know what I mean? This is season 4.
Dabba doo.
It's crazy. I appreciate all you guys for staying. Like, look at that. You guys love the game. Don't worry. You guys can get the home version. As soon as I create a box and find a way not to copyright these cards without getting caught.
Or we can partnership and, you know, they can make us a deal. You know, just hit us up at Black Legacy Productions and we can
I don't even know who to call. But
I fucking cut them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna just write them down on something else.
Oh my god,
photocopies. Just make copies at work. I do want to say I appreciate everybody for coming through. It's been a long season. We started this season in September.
God damn.
Yeah, we've been rocking since September. But don't fear, because we're not even taking a break. Season 5 starts February 2nd. But before we get to that, tomorrow I got some thank yous to give out. A lot of people I need to thank. A lot of guests. We had a lot of dope guests. It's actually, yeah. I got a guy. I know a guy who might get something that can fall off the back of a truck. I just need to holler at him with a price.
You don't even know what the fuck you talking about, so I know you're talking to somebody in the comments.
Yeah. I read the comments. I gotta interact with people, man. We're not going yet because I actually want to extend this a little bit, man, because we got G-Blakk in the building. We want to talk about actually what's next.
Oh man, I got so much shit I'm working on. So I mean, we talking about music or?
Period. I mean, what's next for you? What's next for G-Blakk? 2022.
Man.
What does it hold? What does it look like so far, as far as you can see?
I mean, the most major thing is I'm moving to LA. That's like the big thing.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a damn, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I couldn't be happier.
I don't say damn because
It only makes sense for real. I don't know why it took so long. I'm not gonna say I don't know why it took so long. Everything in due time, so I know why it took so long. But
had to wait for that tsunami warning to pass. That's what it was.
Man,
yeah.
I'm not even gonna speak about that fault line, man. We just gonna pray on that. But
right.
So moving to LA, the soundtrack volume 2, Book of Black. That's really like because as you know, DC, I played you a previous iteration of this project and another project that I had, but I actually have another one on top of that. So I actually have 3 albums that I'm sitting on right now. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how to integrate the other 2 into the rollout for volume 2, because that's the main thing. But like I was saying, this is like the most you're welcome. This is the most well-crafted body of work I've ever created. It's the most vulnerable, transparent. At one point, maybe that's doing too much, but at one point I was listening to it and it didn't have no drums. It's like I was telling my dude earlier that I focus so much less on the rapping on this album, and it's so much more focused on the songwriting, that at one point it was just like, because I'm even like harmonizing and I guess singing to a degree on a couple songs, but it's definitely different. It's different, but it's just showing the growth. And like I say, it's Lights Go Down. Typically, all my albums start with one song. Like my last album, Black Until Proven Otherwise, started with Black Man in Babylon, and I built around that because, again, going back to I build off a foundation. So it started with Lights Go Down, and like I was saying earlier, I didn't anticipate that being a song that people like would like because it wasn't really a song. Honestly, it was really just thank you, congratulations. But no, it wasn't really a song so much as it was me just trying to not to say a cry for help, but me just really trying to express exactly how I felt in that moment in the only way that I knew how or know how and feel comfortable, which is my music. And I really wanted it to more so reach the people around me on a personal level, but then as I started to see like the song was actually something that like you were saying, it was relatable and people like felt an attachment to it. That's when I really started to see like, man, if this is the next level or the next phase of my songwriting is being able to create those those things that, because I feel like when you have a classic song, it's those songs that it might not necessarily be the quote unquote best song, but it's the one that you feel the most, the one that when you hear it, you can remember where you were at in your life. And I feel like, to me, when I sought out to make the soundtrack initially, the first soundtrack, it was based off the idea that I've always felt my whole life that it would be dope if my life had music in the background, like if it was scored. And so then as I got older and I started making music, I'm like, well, damn, like rather than finding songs and picking like, okay, that would be this part of my life or that would be this part, I can just make those songs and I can create the score to my life. So that's kind of where the idea of the soundtrack came from. And honestly, I thought it took me 10 years to make that album. And so I thought it would be like another 10-year period before I got to the soundtrack too, because I figured maybe that's just like a benchmark. Because my track season albums basically are kind of like the ones that are kind of like basically like catching up the audience on what I've been going through in the process of making whatever the album is that I'm working on. So the initial track season 1 and 2 were actually made leading up to the first soundtrack. So anyway, point being is that really just right now working on trying to really hone and craft this new sound. And part of the reason that I haven't went to LA yet is because outside of the personal aspect of it, obviously it's personal business that has to be handled, and that's first and foremost, honestly. But on a creative level, I just feel like I work off of energy, and I know that when I get into a new environment, the energy will change, and I don't want to disturb the energy of this project, because even though it is more somber and more mellow and melancholy to a degree, it's meaningful and it's purposeful, and I want to keep that, and I don't want to affect that. So I do want to stay here to finish recording that, but yeah, man, once that's done, I'm on the first thing smoking.
Yes, sir. I feel you. It's they were kind of bittersweet about it. Me, it's only the evolution, because it's not like while you out in LA, we not gonna still rock. Like it's still gonna be yo home
Same
right
shit.
here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? It just means that when you go out there, you're bigging up more than just yourself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You represent a lot. You know what I mean? And I like to tell people that because everybody represents a lot. You know what I'm saying? People in the comments, you guys represent a lot. So you got to remember that when you go somewhere new, nothing changes but your location. You're still you. You still have to be the best you can be. So I don't doubt that that's what's going to happen. That just means we get some LA love while you out there. You feel me?
Sure.
So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the album. I'm looking forward to the project. Can we do an old time staple one time before we end season 4, man?
Let's go.
Can we get it off our
Let's
chest,
go.
man?
Let's go.
Can we? So for those who don't know, we do this thing called Get It Off Your Chest. It's that chance to get your rant, get on the soapbox, let people know who fucked you over today and who you want to fuck off. Courtney, you look like you have something you want to get off your chest. But before you do that,
You said before what?
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me. Hold on. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, push it, man. Muscle relaxer.
Get it off your chest, Courtney, man. Go ahead, man.
All right. For the niggas that's watching Power, the nigga Ghost is dead. He's dead, niggas. Okay? I'm saying the nigga's alive. He got shot with a 50 caliber handgun. That nigga is dead. He got killed in Truth nightclub. Okay? Want to hear how I know? Because I called off the next day and said Uncle St. Patrick got killed. Okay? He's dead, bro.
This nigga's sick.
You took.
You feel me? Yeah, bro. I took a bereavement day for when my Uncle James St. Patrick got killed. Yeah, I had to
Enough from the clown.
You took off work.
Gone but never forgotten.
Hey, bro, come on, bro.
Gone but never
That wasn't
forgotten.
the saddest Sunday in your life?
No, because I don't watch Power,
Come on,
man.
the nigga's dead, okay?
I didn't think he was dead, so I wasn't sad.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the nigga's dead.
Your conviction convinced me, man. Yeah, he might be
He
dead.
got shot with a 50. We blew his shit off, bro.
When you put it like that.
Oh, when you put it like that, I guess. Chris.
The blood was coming
What
out
do
of the
you know?
nigga
What do I want to
died,
get some?
You feel me? It was a different.
We know because you called off work.
Yeah, I called off, bro. I seen the nigga choking on his own blood. Nigga was dead, bro. That was the
He
worst
was-
Sunday of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
my
stop
God.
trying to make the nigga be alive. The nigga's gone. He's not coming back. All right? He's dead.
Okay. All right. I asked for this. I did ask for this.
Indeed.
I'm sorry I did.
The reason he ain't short. You motherfuckers want to tell me he alive. He's gone. He's dead. Because if they find out my Uncle St. Patrick is alive, I got to give my bereavement day.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Chris.
Oh, no, you about to get fired.
Right.
They gonna watch this show tomorrow. Like,
What the
Say
hell
that
are
shit,
these
man.
two? Fortunately, nobody got on my nerves this week.
What?
oh.
Not even the nigga saying St. Patrick was alive?
I don't watch Power.
Killing me, man.
Okay. Gee.
Ghost is alive. Ghost is dead. He's an angel now. He's not Ghost. He's an angel.
He's okay.
I gotta say this respectfully, and I'll look into the camera when I say it. Man, all right, let me think how to put this. I'm just real tired of seeing people try to be. I'm gonna trying to be political here because I don't want to ruffle no feathers, man. I'm not in that space.
This is what the shit. Ain't nobody say G. Get off your
Except
chest.
for the peoples.
Why y'all niggas still trying to be the best in Akron, bro? Like that shit pisses me off. Like, bro, this is such a small pond, man. Expand your vision. Expand. Oh. Fuck that shit. Hey, no, expand your vision, man. We can be so much more, man. Like trying to be the best at Akron. And niggas really arguing about this shit. And niggas going back and forth because they ain't on enough. Fuck his list, bro. If you really that concerned with his list, then you clearly ain't the best, bro. Like that's just facts. Like if you have to be validated by somebody else's opinion, you're not the best. So let's just please move past that. Let's stop trying to be big fish in a small pond and try to be whatever the fuck we are somewhere else. Or
what the fuck was that?
Man, let's just make the pond bigger or something. Like nigga, we in a fucking puddle and y'all talking about who the best. Like this is ridiculous. So, sorry.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
I don't want no smoke though. A little bit.
My face hurt.
That might have been the greatest get it off your chest in the history of get it off your chest.
I thought I just ran it up. With the ghost is dead.
Nah, nigga, you just got beat. You got beat by a country mile, my brother.
Hey, man,
I don't know how to follow that.
I guess it's we'll travel around Akron because we are the voice of.
I don't like that saying anymore. I don't really want to be okay.
Ohio.
It's just why are we still competing? That shit is stupid.
G-Blakk just made it not sound appealing no more to say you the best of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas. Never mind.
To get it off my chest, it was something along the same lines. Podcasters, it's okay to work with each other.
That's it.
It's okay to network. It's okay if you're. Damn, now I gotta try to say it politically correct.
Man, this is what the shit ain't nobody say.
Because, man, okay, fuck it.
No, y'all told me I couldn't pull my punches.
Right,
fuck
man.
it. If you're afraid to have somebody on your show because you're afraid they're gonna outshine you, then you don't need a show. Simple as that.
Damn.
Simple as that. I'm sorry. Man. I was trying to sugarcoat it, but y'all say don't pull the punches. There's no way you can have a show and your name's on the marquee, but somebody who you feel like either is gonna outshine you or take what you have and do something better. If they can, let them. Can't nobody do me like me. What's for me is for me. These are sayings I say all the time because.
And when my boy Smack White say, you can copy the style, but you cannot copy respect. That is a fact.
And plain and simple, what it all boils down to is a lot of people want to work with people, but then somebody else says something and then they get afraid. They get small. I'm not afraid to work with anybody. I don't give a fuck about the podcast rules. I've only been doing this since 2020. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Them rules don't apply to me because I don't give a fuck about them rules. Whatever works for what the shit is what we gonna do. If you don't like it, stop watching. Sorry. If you don't want to hear it, stop listening. If you don't want to see us work with other podcasters, do your own thing. But what we gonna do here is we gonna continue to talk with dope ass people and have fun and kick it. I don't care about no podcast rules or etiquette. That shit means nothing to me. I didn't follow them shits in school, and I went to North High School, so. You
only
feel
family that matter over here is legacy family, and the people that we have over here
you gotta come out of that crab.
No, because I had a conversation with some people, man, and it was like, well, podcasting ain't for podcasters and this and that, and then somebody said something, and then it went somewhere else, and then somebody said something else, and I'm just like, I'm not following them rules, man. I don't care if you podcast, tiddlywink, I don't care if you crochet, I don't care if you knit, I don't care if you got music, Hawk Fish. I don't care if you work for the Detroit Lions. I don't care if you play for the Detroit Lions. If you are dope and you want to have fun, step on this show. That's what we all about, man. We all about having a platform for people. That's the reason this show started, because where'd Courtney go? Oh, okay. That's why this show started, you know what I'm saying? Because I was told we couldn't do this, man. You know what I'm saying? I was told I couldn't do this. I was told I couldn't host. I was told I didn't have nothing to say. I was told I couldn't make a platform. Guess what? This is season 4. This platform is only going. We got sponsors. We got sponsorship. You feel what I'm saying? We're not getting paid off them shit yet, but it's the same fact that we only been doing this shit for 1 year, going on 2 in July, and we're doing a lot of things that people who's been doing this game longer aren't doing. That tells you that, you know what I'm saying, something we doing is right. So I can't tell you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Get out of the crab in the barrel mentality.
You see the thing? We all kind of saying the same thing. It's like that's
definitely north of the
prevalent.
Definitely north of the building.
It's like once you know that,
yes, Yes.
Exactly. Thank you.
Nobody wins when the family feuds, man. We all family in some kind of way.
It ain't even about feuding because I don't rap beef. I don't participate in none of that. I don't podcast beef. I ain't participate in none of that either. I only worry about on what's happening on What the Shit or a show that I'm on. Bird's Eye View, Smoke Review. Somebody asked me to come on that show. That's the show. I don't care about none of the other things that, you know what I'm saying, people are doing or not doing. I don't care about who's doing what. I don't sleep at night because I do my own research so I can build my own game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to give that up for free because it's nothing. Like we haven't reinvented the wheel in this game. You know what I mean?
That's the other thing. If you go to the right sources, you can do this too. You can get what you need. You don't have to come out your pocket.
Man, that's what people got to misconstrue. They think that no take no advice from nobody thing is a thing that people say, but you need to listen to some fucking body. You gotta listen to somebody, bro.
Sure. You gotta learn because here's the thing: when you get into something and you think you like, Isaac said it the best. If you the smartest person in the room, get out of that room,
man.
If you feel like you're the smartest person in the room, get out that room.
Get the fuck out of there. You shouldn't be there.
Because that lets you know that there's more room for you to grow, especially if that room is small.
That's what people
so
having that plateau.
That was our good segment of Get It Off Your Chest, a good staple here. As you can see, it does get a little crazy. I still appreciate the people that's rocking with us. That means so much. I don't take none of this for granted. I'm glad. Hope y'all enjoying the show. It's been real. Season 4 has been something that I didn't think it was gonna be when we started season 4. Before we even started, a PR firm out of Toronto, I got to shout them out. Kick Up Your Heels Entertainment came to us and brought us a lot of clientele. Nitty Green, 80 Empire, Easy, Roger Ortega.
My boy Roger Ortega.
I'm forgetting somebody. But you know what I mean? That was dope. And then WMIC, 12 Planet Law, yes. WMIC is a media group up in New York, man. They started rocking with us, man. And I say that because, like I said, I've only been doing this for a year, and they came to us. We didn't seek them out; they came to us, and that's what I love about it. And it's not a brag, it's not nothing. I'm just saying, like, if I can do this, you can do it. And I was doing it without trying. Like, I wasn't trying to get sponsorship. I wasn't trying to do all that. I wasn't trying to. Season 4 has been the season of music. We've had a lot of dope ass artists on here, man, and I appreciate them all, love them all, and love all their work, man. Because as a podcaster, as an artist, as anybody, you know, when you have your creative work out there, you do get a lot of hate, and that's not what we're about here. I mean, I got love for everybody. Whether you love me back, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. My life is going to continue. The world will still spin, whether you're getting hated on or not. You just got to take that hate and motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Let it do something better in your life. I remember
niggas used to say niggas was sipping on haterade. You gotta bring that shit back. You feel me? You gotta bring that shit back.
They can sip on side.
Man, if you bring that shit back, it'll be flying off the shelves, man.
I tell you, bro. Niggas
they don't even lie, bro.
Niggas is hella haterade, boy. Niggas is
I say all that to say this, man. We enjoy what we do here. What this shit is. And I don't never want to call it what it is, or I let Courtney do that because he's better at it than me. We have quietly kind of become bigger than we had expected to be, or bigger than we think we are, because there's a lot of people who I constantly get contact about wanting to come on the show or wanting to be a part of what we're doing. We're right now booked up until May-ish. Right now, February is full, March is full. April is full of dope ass guests, you know what I'm saying? We're going till May 11th. We were so inundated by people, we decided not to take a break because we wanted to keep going and continue what we're doing, because I feel like we're doing a service, providing something that people need. I always say, whether it's one person or a million people watching, it's going to be the same show. You're going to get the same energy. We're just trying to provide a safe place. I don't know about it. We're trying to provide entertainment, you know what I mean? No, We're just.
We want it to be a safe space. We don't want anybody.
For those who are in these squares and those who rock with us, if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But I say that to say this. It's really just about entertaining people, man. There's a lot going on in the world, and the fact that y'all come here or the fact that y'all listen, it means a lot. You know what I mean?
Shout out to bro.
And we appreciate it.
This fourth season has been that roller coaster season. We got to do a lot. Got to learn a lot. And what I say about the Man Cave, when we always talk about the Man Cave podcast, DZ came with this wild vision. You know what I'm saying? He came with this wild vision, and it evolved into a platform where we bring artists, we bring dope talent, we bring anybody that we can.
Thank you.
To put their talent on the forefront, and then they put their talent on the forefront. And most of the artists that we had is just dope, and down to earth, and all of it. We all connect on a different level. And I think that's because we come from a genuine place. All this shit is genuine connections. You would think me, G-Blakk, and Chris, y'all think we hang out all the time behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But this is genuine connections that we made on this internet and really build.
How did I get leave off that list?
Oh, you know, bro, because you're the leader. You know what I'm saying? What you've done with the show is already crazy. The growth
Thank you, I think.
The growth that you put on this.
I'm not sure if that was a backhand or front end compliment.
No, for real. Like you put the forefront. You put it in the forefront. With this is how you do everything. You feel me? You connected us with all these people. Put us in front of a lot of.
I don't want to take credit for it.
It's the truth. You got to.
It's easy to.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, you niggas haven't put in the work, but I'm just saying. Let me just look at it. I'm just playing.
It's not like a conversation. Y'all should probably.
No, man, but I do. We do a lot. I mean, and the crazy part is Courtney has his own show, Chris has his own show, so I would never ask them to do their own show and do this. You know what I mean? Plus, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy going on Instagram, interacting with people. I enjoy reading the comments. I enjoy, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you got the time for that shit, boy. I can't do it.
Yeah, and people don't realize that when I'm on other people's show, this is not the DC y'all see, the crazy over the top. I'm actually a little more refined and, educated. You know what I mean? It's just a little subtle things that I do just to, yeah. You know,
nigga write his shows before he go on other people's shows. He's like, yeah,
I don't write this show.
This and this. I'm not gonna go.
No, I mean it's all still off the top of the head, man. But when I'm out there, it's not for me. It's a press tour to put more eyes on this show. For us, for our guests who come on. So when people come watch, they know what they're getting. I mean, I tell the truth and nothing but the truth no matter what show I'm on, but it's not for me. I enjoy going on other people's show and talking shit, but I also have my own show where I can do that. So it's not like that's the main thing. It's just to bring awareness to what we do and some of the dope ass people we've met and where we from, what we do, and how we're trying to do it. You know what I mean? And that's really what it's about. Now, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy the press circuit tour. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got to press buttons. I ain't got to worry about the topic was. I can just get to talk shit and answer questions. You feel me? But needless to say, appreciate G-Blakk for coming, man. Like I said, tomorrow I have a laundry list of people I need to thank. So there will be a post on Facebook and IG thanking all those people. Like I said, man, we started with Ashley Janae, you know what I mean, on the G-Blakk to be the season finale, and everybody in between. It's been a fucking dope ass time. But never fear, like I said, man, we jumping right into season 5 next week. So all gas, no brakes, as the kids like to say. Before we get out of here, man, because people still here. So I guess we're doing something right tonight. I think it's more G-Blakk than us, but we'll take it because they're here still. But man, it's always a good time, man. Because I got a backstory for those who don't know, man. I known this guy, you know what I'm saying, since the 90s. You know what I'm saying, when he was just a young kid speaking this same conscious shit. It was just back in the. And I don't mean conscious shit like that, but you know what I mean. He was well above his age, man, and he had a lot of questions and saying a lot of stuff that as a kid you'd be like, this nigga's annoying and he know too goddamn much, man. But to see the guy he's grown into, man, and to still be that same genuine dude from the Mildred block to Salome on the north side of Akron, man, and just to know him and see his growth and just be a part of it, man. It's a blessing, but it's also it's a fun ride, man. I feel like having him on every time we have him on, man, it's something new, it's something different, and the growth that he has, and in everybody we have on, I feel the same. But I know him personally. I've known him, you know what I mean, watching him grow from a kid to a grown man out here doing this damn thing. It's personal for me. People like, oh, you playing favorites. Who the fuck is my show? I do what I want. Nigga, you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I have who I want. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna dictate who I have on my goddamn show. So
G-Blakk just shows so much love.
But yeah, man, like 80 Empire, when they come back, they show love. You know what I mean? But I've known this guy, like I said, man, forever. So he will always have a home here, man, because he's family. You know what I mean? I've known him forever, like I said, man. So it's personal. It's a full circle, man, because like I said, I've known him way back in the day. So if you don't like it, I don't care, man. This is my show. I'm gonna do what I want. As long as my name on the top of that building is mine. So as long as these guys agree with me, we gonna have whoever we want on. So you're not gonna dictate what we do here. We rocking season 5. Before I get to there, I said, man, I want to thank G-Blakk, man. Before I get to my other spiel, man, it's you guys know what time it is, man. It's time for party shots, man. That last chance to get everybody out here, man, to get your socials out here, tell where they can find you, man. That last word of advice before we all go and get that good drink in, man. G-Blakk, man, as a guest, you know we're gonna start with you, man.
Well, first of all, man, thank you for the kind words as always. Thank y'all for opening up y'all platform and allowing me on. You can reach me on all my socials at Facebook is Geronimo Black. Instagram and Twitter is G_Black.
Yeah.
The visual preview will be dropping on YouTube tonight. Actually, as soon as we get off of here, I'm gonna go ahead and publish that, and then the full video and the Lights Go Down reprise will be available on all streaming platforms February 8th. So about 2 weeks. But again, man, just thank y'all for having me. As far as a parting shot, man, just want people to know and kind of in theme with the song and the visual. Just we all go through things, dark times, and something that always helps me when I go through those times, outside of expressing myself, is just keeping in mind that, you know, it's always darkest before dawn. So as dark as it gets, as low as you get, it only is juxtaposed by the highs and the brights that come after. So, you know, just keep that in mind and know that things will get better and keep pushing.
Yes, sir. One time for the homie. Chris, follow that up.
You can catch me on IG, Chris.Fury1. You can also catch me on the other IG page for Blurred's Eye View, all one word, all lowercase. Tune in tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, tune in tomorrow night. I will be doing an IG live giveaway for You still get 3 chances to get the Addams Family 2 DVD, so tune in for that around 8 o'clock. We'll be doing that around 8 p.m. Also, tune in every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. I'm fixing up Facebook connections. So right now, just follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And check us out, because there's going to be a lot more footage and a lot more content that's getting dropped over there and on Twitch as well. You can catch me on TikTok every Monday, Chris Fury 1 for Motivational Mondays, and then I do a bunch of other silly stuff throughout the week. And yeah, that's the gig.
Courtney, talk to the people.
Smoking Reviews is back every Monday. We are picking a new song of the month next week. I already got some candidates lined up. Hopefully we can get some. I got some guests. I got some guests lined up. Schaefer Jones is our next guest coming on Monday night. A guy from Chicago, another great dope artist. Last week we had me and Tim. We did what we do last week, DC.
Just this Monday was top black love movies and
top black love movies. I did lose.
Yeah.
For the record, I did lose, but there was some bullshit. The judge was unfair. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Follow me.
Well, we've got no time for excuses.
Judge was unfair.
FBTG 927. Hit me up. I'm out.
My turn, man. Let me get this on here, man. I gotta thank, like I said, Kick Up Your Heels Entertainment. I gotta thank WMIC. I gotta thank Map 360 Collective. Big things coming down the line. Hopefully we just gonna keep getting bigger and better. The platform is open to the people. We are not turning people away because some kind of affiliation with this and that. We're neutral. We're Switzerland. Yeah, everybody is safe here to come on, man. Yeah, we safe. We try to be. Little cuss words every now and then. If you can get past that, it's a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show tonight.
Somebody mama might get talked about. That is a fact. I might talk about somebody mama on here.
Well, Courtney gonna talk about your mama. I'm gonna tell you that we appreciate everybody and everything that you guys do. Continue to be the best you can be. Don't let nobody bully you out of shining, because that only means that they're scared of the light that you're bringing to the table.
Yeah, I'm thinking DC is a city.
Yeah, I know, man. This is deep DC. That when I go on other shoes, I thought I'd give it to y'all. Season 4, like I said, man, it didn't plan to be the season of music, but that's what I dubbed it as now because we've had a lot of dope artists on pretty much every episode. Oh, wait. We broke our own record. So we've had 16 episodes this season. 15 had guests.
God damn. And I couldn't even tell you what show me, you, and Chris did together. What the fuck did we talk about?
I don't know.
We gotta find out.
That's just how crazy it is, man. We started out 12 episodes. This season, we bumped it up to 15. Going forward, we'll be at 15. Plus, you might get a bonus, so 16. This season has 16. We are on iHeartRadio. We are everywhere. There is no excuse on why you can't either hear us or see us. If you don't, it's because you don't want to. I can tell you that much.
Time out, bro. Major breakthrough. Major breakthrough. I don't know if you see this in the comments, DC. I don't know if you see this, but I just saw. Do you see who the #1 fan is for the season finale of season 4?
I do not.
Did I get my title back for the?
Oh shit! Well,
it only right, man.
That's crazy.
Took the title back.
Yes, sir.
He said he was coming back. Earl had it to start season 4. Earl fucked around and got in Facebook jail and lost it. Dante had it. Excursion had it for a minute.
I wonder who told on it. I wonder who told on it.
Somebody snitched on that nigga. He lost it. His
my spot. By any means, boy.
Hey,
hey, that's how you need season 4 with a
that's how you. So man, going forward, I guarantee you ain't nothing gonna change other than more sponsorships, man. We looking to do more things. We're looking to just get bigger and better.
Get paid is what we're.
Well, that too, yeah.
We gotta leave our 9 to 5. So
about time.
Leave the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Hear me again. We are trying to leave our 9 to 5s.
I believe you. But in the meantime, before we can do that, we still need to grow. So that means to steal a line from PBS, viewers like you guys really.
Fuck out of here. It's time to go, man.
Viewers like you guys who stay here, man, and watch it, because it's the algorithms. You know what I mean? Like when people stay longer, it puts us in a higher category, and we hope that the content that we're making is there. We just need the people to realize it. There are some people who do stay and who realize it, and then you have some who be like, these niggas doing something, but I don't want to watch. And it's cool, man. Like I said, whether it's 1 or 1 million watching, we still gonna give y'all the same dope show, the same energy. But we hope you guys appreciate it. We hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, tomorrow on IG and Facebook, expect to see a long ass, big ass post from me, thanking all our guests. Also, man, it's been real, man. So one time for the one time in season 4, we gonna leave y'all with the white girl.
Go home, folks.